other than maintenance and stuff. And so they shut it down. They put the photographer was at the bottom down here. And so they measured off 5,280 feet, 1 mile up this mountain. Okay, the photographer stood down here. They'd get the man up there and they would flag. And that he would start the stopwatch. 57 seconds.
What?
57 seconds. He traveled a mile. He traveled a mile. Okay, now at 60 miles an hour, it would have took 60 seconds. So he was over 60 miles an hour. But then you've got to think. He went start to stop and stuff. Okay. Somewhere he probably reached 70 miles an hour or better. Sitting on a 7-inch block of wood.
No brakes.
And no brakes other than lean forward. And I don't know if you're running 70 miles an hour. Now, these old people, there's a little amusement park in Chattanooga called Lake Wimpesoka, and that's equivalent to a little bitty Six Flags or something. We could get on the roller coaster. We could get on this, that, and that. You're crazy. That's dangerous. Hey, wait a minute. You rode off a stupid mountain on a 7-inch piece of wood and stuff, you know.
Now, when you were in high school, somebody told you, but you have now forgotten, that if you had a rectangle, that it was, because the dimensions of the links here don't change as it rolls over, but that if you have a triangle, that it's rigid. That if you push this way, then this has to be shorter. Or if you think about it, you're sitting on that
thing
and then crossing your legs over the rail, and then those two little pegs, you have created a triangle so that you're moving, but you're fairly rigid in terms of.
Wow.
Same thing as riding a bicycle, basically.
Wow. Physics.
Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, down on what would be the first shelf, I think, you see a rusty piece of metal right there. Okay, now that forms on the side of rail tracks, and it forms on the outside, because the inside, the car, the rail car, the wheel rubs against the inside, and it normally keeps that rust beat off. But the outside will rust and everything. Guy was coming off, and a piece like that went through his boot, up through his ankle, and came out his leg. Chattanooga newspaper read, rail horse throws man 80 feet and stuff. It was so steep that when it hung his foot, it launched him. And it was 80 feet before he hit the ground. That's how steep it was and stuff. He lived. What? He never even lost his leg.
Wow.
And stuff. He never worked again, as far as the record shows. But if we got scratched today,